Pegasus and Bellerophon. Two of the episodes in this story are taken from the earliest poets. Hesiod in the 8th or 9th century tells about the Chimera, and Antaea's love and the sad end of Bellerophon are in the Iliad. The rest of the story is told first and best by Pindar in the first half of the 5th century. In Ephyre, the city later called Corinth, Glaucus was king. He was the son of Sisyphus, who in Hades must forever try to roll a stone uphill because he once betrayed a secret of Zeus. Glaucus, too, drew down on himself the displeasure of heaven. He was a great horseman, and he fed his horses human flesh to make them fierce in battle. Such monstrous deeds always angered the gods, and they served him as he had served others. He was thrown from his chariot, and his horses tore him to pieces and devoured him. In the city, a bold and beautiful young man named Bellerophon was generally held to be his son. It was rumored, however, that Bellerophon had a mightier father, Poseidon himself, the ruler of the sea, and the youth's surpassing gifts of spirit and body made this account of his birth seem likely. Moreover, his mother, Eurynome, although a mortal, had been taught by Athena until in wit and wisdom she was the peer of the gods. It was only to be expected on all scores that Bellerophon should seem less mortal than divine. Great adventures would call to such a one as he, and no peril would ever hold him back. And yet, the deed for which he is best known needed no courage at all. No effort, even. Indeed, it proved that what man would swear cannot be done, must not be hoped for, the great power on high can give into his hand in easy mastery. More than anything on earth, Bellerophon wanted Pegasus, a marvelous horse which had sprung from the Gorgon's blood when Perseus killed her. Refer to Part 3, Chapter 9. He was a winged steed, unwearying of flight, sweeping through air swift as a gale of wind. Wonders attended him. The spring beloved of poets, Hippocrene, on Helicon, the Muses' mountain, had sprung up where his hoof had struck the earth. Who could catch and tame such a creature? Bellerophon suffered from hopeless longing. The wise seer of Ephyre, Corinth, Polyidus, to whom he told his desperate desire, advised him to go to Athena's temple and sleep there. The gods often spoke to men in their dreams, so Bellerophon went to the holy place, and when he was lying deep in slumber beside the altar, he seemed to see the goddess standing before him with some golden thing in her hand. She said to him, "Asleep?"